Hello, 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 hello. Hi. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, everybody. Just wanted to do this quick scope on this Monday afternoon. I thank you all so much for joining and inviting your followers and your friends. So glad to, hi, Kalila. So glad, Melatora. Hey. Welcome, everybody. Miss Inquisitive, so glad to have you all today. Thank you so much for joining and inviting your followers and your friends. Hi, Kim. I just wanted to encourage you all. Hey, welcome, everybody. We'll give it a few moments. Hi. Just wanted to bless you all on today. Thank you so much for joining. Good afternoon. Thank you all so much for joining. I just wanted to bring a word of encouragement. So I thank you all. Hi, Nubian. Thank you for joining. Wanted to just encourage you all on this Monday. So I have some huge announcements that you see how big my smile is. I have some, hi, welcome. I have some huge announcements that I'm about to be making in the next couple of days. And I'm so excited about them and just the way God is just revealing and expanding, something that started so small. And I started to think about, how, for those of you who follow me, you know, in the month of December, hi from Alexandria, in the month of December, thank you. In the month of December, I said that the month of December was a month of downloads, dealings, and decisions. Downloads, dealings, and decisions. And I said that it will carry on into 2017. And for me, I have found that the month of February has provided me more downloads, and more decisions. And, it made me think of Matthew. And I started this morning, I heard it's bigger, which is why that's the title of this quick scope. And I started to think about, the disciples and how the people were hungry and they needed something to eat. And in Matthew 14 and 17, we hear where the disciples told Jesus, all we have are these 5 loaves and these 2 fishes. And I started to think about 5 loaves and 2 fishes and how what it started out as, it ended up being even larger. And I started to think of how some of us say, oh, I only have a book, or, oh, I only have a nonprofit organization, or, oh, I only have a business, or, oh, I only have a ministry. And when we think like that, we look at something that is massive and we only see it as something small. Just like the disciples said, we only have 5 loaves and 2 fishes, but you're only in the hands of a living God can change everything, not just for you, but for generations to come. And for me, I can honestly say, I think about my book. For those of you who are new, I am the author of The Beauty of Holiness, A Makeover from the Inside Out. And that I literally have started 8 books. But that is the first one that I finished. And that is the first one that, I published. And so much has come out of that one book, and you guys will be hearing very soon so much more is coming from that one book and from that one project. And many times the enemy tries to discourage, he tries to dissuade, I'm probably going to be releasing 3 by the summer. The enemy comes to discourage. He comes to dissuade. He comes to knock off our focus and make us feel as though what God has put in our hand is just 5 loaves and 2 fishes. But when we take what we have in our hand and we put it in his hands, he can multiply it to feed thousands, to feed millions and beyond. So I want you to look at what you already have in your hand. I don't want you to look at what somebody else has in their hand. I don't want you to look at what somebody else is doing and producing. I want you to look at your basket. What's in your basket? What are you saying? I only have this. For some of you, it's your testimony. If you just begin to tell and share your testimony, that only can be produced into something so massive and so large. What's in your basket? And when I've been blessed with my book. I've been blessed to be a blessing to people across the waters. I know one lady from Australia, she has my book. There's someone else in Asia who has my book. This one book that was produced in California, is going all around the world. If you get on Periscope and you just begin to share your testimony, you don't know what doors that can open up. You don't know who that can deliver. You don't know who that can set free. You don't know who that can bring hope to. You don't know who that can bring an answer to. So don't look at your life. Don't look at your situation. Don't look at your testimony and say it's a only when you serve a great God. Because it's bigger. It's bigger. When I tell you God has expanded even for some of you have been following my 28 days of free spiritual beauty tips. That came as a result of writing the book, and now that is about to be expanded. So don't limit what you have in your hands and say this is only and whatever that is. No, be diligent and working and cultivating whatever that is. And as you are diligent in that, watch God expand it. Watch God increase it, and watch God make it bigger and make it greater than anything that you ever imagined. But make sure you stay focused, make sure you stay disciplined, and make sure you keep the right things in your ear, that you listen to the right people, that you're having the right conversations. If anything comes across your path that's a distraction, don't allow that to get you off focus. Even people, if they try to put their projects in your hand, you have to know what season you're in with God. I can think of times when I have helped so many people do so many things, but in this season I have to focus on what he's put in my hands. Not to say that I'm not helping people, because I am, but even in my helping, I'm being strategic. Even in my helping, I'm being strategic. So I just want you all to know, whatever it is that you have in your hand, begin to give that over to God and know that it's bigger. It's bigger than a book. It's bigger than a blog.